in the FortiSwitch discovery. Refer the exhibit. FortiGate is unable to establish a tunnel with the FortiSwitch device it is supposed to manage. Based on the debug output shown in the exhibit, what is the reason for the failure? Okay, let's go to the next question. Refer to the exhibit. Which two statements best describe what is the display in the FortiLink debug output shown in the exhibit? Choose 2. Okay, next question. What feature can network administrator to use to segment network operation and the administration of managed FortiSwitch device on FortiGate? Next question. Which two types of layer 3 interfaces can participate in dynamic routing on FortiSwitch? Hello everyone, welcome back to 591 Lab. Today we are discussing into the FortiSwitch with the sample question and hands-on lab setup. Whether you are preparing for the certifications or just want to enhance your Fortinet skills, this video for you. Let's get started. Before that, let me explain about 591 Lab. We are the top IT training and certification exam brand in China, Hong Kong, Taiwan and Singapore. Our mission at 591 Lab is to provide our client with the exceptional exam preparation experience for the certification in Cisco, Huawei, Aruba, Juniper, Palo Alto and Fortinet exam tracks. Okay, let's check our agenda. Today we are discussing FortiSwitch discovery, FortiLink heartbeats, switch port analyzer, span, multi-tenancy, switch port VLAN, SNMP, dynamic routing, MAC address quarantine and FortiLink authorization. Okay, let's move into our first question regarding the FortiSwitch discovery. Refer the exhibit. FortiGate is unable to establish a tunnel with the FortiSwitch device it is supposed to manage. Based on the debug output shown in the exhibit, what is the reason for the failure? Okay, this picture shows how our demo lab is set up. I am using it to show you a problem. Let's start by logging to the FortiGate. This will help us to looking at the issue and figure out what's going wrong. Just follow these steps to figure out the issue. To get started, go to the Wi-Fi and switch control. If you can't see the Wi-Fi and switch control option, you may go to the feature visibility and enable it. Now I'm connecting FortiSwitch port number 24 to FortiGate port number 8. Once everything plug in, you should wait few minutes to complete the DTLS handshake. Let's see the status of the switch. As you can see here, the switch is still showing as offline status. Let's open the CLI console and troubleshoot the issue. You may type diagnose debug application cu_acd-1 and diagnose debug enable. Now it's showing the debug output. Let's filter the traffic that belongs to DTLS handshake. You can see here Handshake was not successful. Fatal error. The debug messages generated by CU_ACD when the DTLS handshake in the CAPWAP tunnel fails. When it is completed, the failed DTLS handshake is caused by the FortiSwitch time not being in sync with the FortiGate. When the time is in sync, the DTLS handshake is completed and the CAPWAP tunnel comes up afterwards. Okay, let's go back to FortiGate and correct the time and see the output. In the system settings column, change the time and listen on interfaces. I am putting FortiLink interface. Let's enable the debug and see the output again. Now I am filtering the traffic that belongs to DTLS handshake. Now you can see here, after correct the time mismatch, handshake successful. Let's go back to FortiGate and see the switch status. Now you can see here the switch become online. Okay, let's go back to question and see the correct answer. Answer A. DTLS client hello had the incorrect pre-shared key. Answer B. The CAPWAP tunnel failed to come up due to a mismatch time. Answer C. FortiSwitch has disabled FortiLink and is only managed as standalone. Answer D. The handshake process timeout before switch respond. Okay, now you can understand what is the correct answer. The correct answer is answer B. The CAPWAP tunnel failed to come up due to a mismatch time. The more information about time synchronization you can check from the FortiSwitch 7.2 study guide, page number 413. Okay, let's go to the next question. Refer to the exhibit. Which two statements best describe what is the display in the FortiLink debug output shown in the exhibit? Choose 2. After the switch authorization and when it's come to the online, the switch starts sending the FortiLink heartbeats to the FortiGate in every 3 seconds. Then the FortiGate acknowledges the heartbeats by sending reply to the FortiSwitch. After enabling debug output, you can see the heartbeats every 3 seconds like this. The more information about FortiLink heartbeat, you can check FortiSwitch 7.2 study guide, page number 410. Okay, let's evaluate the correct answer. Answer A. FortiSwitch is ready to push its new hostname to the FortiGate. No, this answer is incorrect. Answer B. FortiSwitch is sending FortiLink heartbeats to the FortiGate. Yes, this answer is correct. Answer C. FortiSwitch is in a waiting state to join the Slack group on FortiGate. No, this answer is incorrect. Answer D. FortiSwitch is discovered and authorized by FortiGate. Yes, this answer is correct. The correct answers are answer B and answer D. Okay, let's go to the next question. Which statement about the use if switch port analyzer span packet capture method is true? Switch port analyzer span enables you to mirror traffic on one or more ports to the specific destination interface, where a mirror device like PC running in Wireshark is connected to the capturing mirrored traffic. When you configure span, you can configure FortiSwitch to mirror ingress and egress traffic on a port. FortiSwitch does not encapsulate the mirrored traffic. The traffic captured on the mirrored device is exact copy of the original. So unlike remote span, also encapsulated remote span, you can't send mirrored traffic across multiple switches when you use span. For this reason, the monitoring device must be connected to the same switch where traffic is being monitored. In this diagram, you can see source device connected to the port number 1 and the monitored device destination port connected to the port number 10. Let's go back to the FortiGate and FortiSwitch, see how to configure span. In the FortiGate, config switch controller, manage switch, then edit switch serial number and follow this command. And you can go to the directly on FortiSwitch CLI, type config switch mirror, then follow this command. Now you can understand what is the correct answer. Correct answer is answer D. The monitoring device must be connected to the same switch where the traffic is being monitored. Okay, next question. What feature can network administrator to use to segment network operation and the administration of managed FortiSwitch device on FortiGate? Okay, let's check the answers. Answer A, FortiGate Multi-Tenancy. Answer B, FortiGate Clustering and Protocol. Answer C, FortiLink Split Interfaces. Answer D, Multi-Chassis Link Aggregation Trunk. As you know, FortiGate allows you to create VDOMs to divide your FortiGate into multiple logical devices because it enables them to segment the network operation and its management. Multi-tenancy for managed FortiSwitch enables you to assign port of your existing FortiSwitch stack to a different VDOM from the FortiLink configured VDOM. So you don't need to create additional FortiLink interfaces or make any extra physical connections. You just have to assign a port to a VDOM, and then the port becomes available on the target VDOM for use. And this is cost-effective solution. No need to create additional FortiLink interfaces and make extra physical connections. Also, this is segment management of FortiSwitch ports. More information regarding multi-tenancy you can find FortiSwitch 7.2 study guide, page number 300. So now you know what is the correct answer. The correct answer is FortiGate multi-tenancy, answer A. Next question. Which two statements about VLAN assignments on FortiSwitch port are true? It's answer A. Assign an IP address and subnet mask to FortiSwitch VLAN. Answer B. Only assign one native VLAN on a port. Answer C. Configure a native VLAN on the FortiLink. Answer D. Assign untagged VLAN using CLI. Okay, let's go back to FortiGate, navigate to FortiSwitch ports and see how to add port to a native VLAN. Now you can see here, only one VLAN can add as a native VLAN on a switch port. You cannot add multiple VLANs. Okay, let's open FortiGate CLI console and navigate to FortiSwitch and enable untagged VLAN on the switch port. And you make sure that there is no any option in the GUI to enable untagged VLAN. You have to use CLI option. More information regarding configure VLAN on a switch port you can find FortiSwitch 7.2 study guide, page number 122. According to the information, the correct answers are answer B. Only assign one native VLAN on a port, and answer D. Assign untagged VLAN using FortiGate CLI. Next question. Which is requirement to enable SNMP version 2 on a managed FortiSwitch? So this question is asking for SNMP version 2, not about SNMP version 3. So if you are configuring SNMP version 3, make sure to configure at least one SNMP user for SNMP version 3 authentication and encryption purpose. So according to the information, the correct answer is answer D. Configure SNMP agent and communities. So more information about SNMP you can find FortiSwitch 7.2 study guide, page number 309. Next question. Which two types of layer 3 interfaces can participate in dynamic routing on FortiSwitch? By default, FortiSwitch focuses on Ethernet switching. But you have the flexibility to configure it for routing purposes, enhancing the capabilities. It is important to note that FortiSwitch can handle user traffic routing using static and dynamic routing methods. However, keep in mind that dynamic routing requires an advanced service license. For static and dynamic routing, there are two types of layer 3 interfaces are involved. First one, loopback interfaces, and second one, switch virtual interfaces, as well as we call VLAN interfaces. Loopback interface is a logical interface that is not associated with any physical interfaces. It is commonly used as a reliable IP interfaces for dynamic protocol negotiation and updates. But VLAN interfaces are associated with the VLAN and it is that supported routing of user traffic. If you are familiar with the FortiGate, think of an SVI as a VLAN interfaces. You can refer this diagram and get an idea how the switch virtual interfaces are involving with the dynamic and static routing. Let's log into FortiSwitch directly and see how to create VLAN interfaces and loopback interfaces. After login to the switch, select Network, select Interfaces, and then you can create VLAN interfaces as well as loopback interfaces. Let's create sample VLAN interfaces which was in the diagram. First, you need to have a VLAN name, then associated physical interface, then VLAN ID. After that, you can configure IP address of the VLAN. As per the diagram, there are 3 switch virtual interfaces are created in the switch. Let's see how to create a loopback interfaces. Now you have an idea how to create VLAN interfaces, as we call SVI, and loopback interfaces in the switch. Keep in mind that when you have to use dynamic routes in FortiSwitch, you should have a valid license. Otherwise, you can't see dynamic routing option in FortiSwitch. In this switch, only static routing option is visible because this switch doesn't use advanced service licenses. The more information regarding FortiSwitch routing, you can refer FortiSwitch 7.2 study guide, page number 385. Okay, let's go back to the question and find out the correct answers. Answer A, detected management interface. No, this answer is wrong. Answer B, physical interfaces. No, this is also wrong. Answer C, switch virtual interfaces. SVI. Yes, this answer is correct. Answer D, loopback interfaces. Yes, this is also correct. The correct answers are answer C and D. Next question. How automatic MAC address quarantine on FortiSwitch works? Okay, to enable MAC address quarantine, we have to log into the FortiGate and type this CLI command and enable MAC address quarantine. And the command is config user quarantine set quarantine enable. By default, FortiGate quarantine mode is set to by VLAN. To change it to MAC address, you have to type this command. You can quarantine devices by MAC address either manually or automatically. If it is automatically, it is required FortiAnalyzer with the threat detection service licenses. More information regarding this, you can refer FortiSwitch 7.2 study guide, page number 263. Okay, let's go back to the question and find out the correct answers. Answer A, FortiSwitch supports only by VLAN quarantine mode. No, this answer is wrong. B, MAC address quarantine can be enabled through FortiGate CLI only. Yes, this answer is correct. Answer C, FortiGate applies the quarantine related configuration only on FortiGate. No, this answer is wrong. Answer D, FortiAnalyzer with the threat detection service license is required. Yes, this answer is correct. The correct answers are answer B and answer D. Okay, next question. Which two statements about the FortiLink authorization process are true? When you authorize a switch that is working in standalone mode, the switch management mode is changed to manage FortiSwitch mode. That means FortiLink mode. When the switch changed to manage mode, it is running the default FortiLink configuration. As a result, the configuration that the switch was running in standalone mode is lost. If automatically authorized device is disabled on FortiLink interface, you must manually authorize switch to FortiGate GUI or CLI before you can manage it. And you may note that when you authorize a switch, FortiGate instruct the switch to send management mode to FortiLink mode by sending a FortiLink frames to the switch. If that point the switch is operating in local mode, FortiSwitch automatically change the management mode to FortiLink mode. After receiving the FortiLink discovery frames, FortiGate adds the configuration of the newly discovered switch to the FortiOS. Before the switch authorization, FortiSwitch sends FortiLink discovery frame to the FortiGate. The frames are sent every 5 seconds and contain the switch serial number, model number and firmware version. After the authorization, FortiGate send a FortiLink frame to the FortiSwitch and notify that switch has been authorized. The more information regarding FortiLink authorization, you can get FortiSwitch 7.2 study guide, page number 19. Okay, based on the information, let's find out the correct answer. Answer A, FortiSwitch required a reboot to complete the authorization process. No, this answer is incorrect. Answer B, FortiLink authorization set to the FortiSwitch management mode to FortiLink. Yes, you know that this answer is correct. And the answer C, FortiLink frame is sent by FortiGate to FortiSwitch to complete the authorization. Yes, this answer also correct. Answer D. The administrator manually pre-authorized FortiGate on FortiSwitch by adding the FortiGate serial number. No, this answer is incorrect. You know that correct answers are answer B and answer C. Thank you all for attending today's class at 591 Lab. We hope you found the material informative and helpful. Remember, practice is critical to mastering any new skill. So review the course content and keep practicing with the 591 Lab help and support. If you have any question or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact us. We appreciate your participation and look forward to see you in our future classes. Have a great day.